The IQ to the IQ.
Oh my god. Actually, it's not actually that bad now that I've realised, because the APAC major that I was literally watching about 30 minutes ago, an IQ did get switched to an IQ, so it's
I mean,
clearly not just for the SSL.
he possibly wanted to switch that to the Maverick for more wall opening opportunities, but then saw they had a Valkyrie and decided that no, it's probably best
Yeah.
to stick with the IQ.
Defenders, protect your
Of
bombs
course,
from
on
being
the
defused
defender's
by
side,
attackers.
we saw a bit of this type of smoke now, completely different operators. Like, of course, smoke is possibly the most hard to pull on the defense, whereas Vigil is a fragger and a rope. Oh, yeah, he's a simp. Everyone's now calling him out, he's a simp. Oh,
That's fair enough.
Yeah, pimp. Oh no. No. Oh. Now that's something I never see.
Reinforcing meeting
Yeah.
hatch.
Vespa decides to reinforce the hatch, which will basically give the attackers, if they have to go below to get rid of that ball, it'll
It's
give the
giving them
attackers
free reign of
relative
meeting.
safety.
Attackers
Yeah,
are
if they go
moving
to
out to
medium,
locate a
they will
bomb and
have the
defuse it.
relative safety of not getting shot from above.
That Melusi will probably be sticking nearby though, as well as the
Oh.
Valk actually being in the basement.
I think she might go for a run out. She almost got wallbang there.
Oh,
Surprisingly.
that's a fear, I believe.
And I'm not gonna lie, I actually doubt that they're gonna drone it out, and I reckon the Valk's about to get an easy pick.
Valk's on the left of the Zofia right now, and the Zofia has
Yeah,
no idea where the Valk
The
is.
Valk's sat on elbow, the Jackal's coming as well, and an easy pick comes out for Josh Nate at the first pick of the round, but the refrag does instantly come out.
Fear.
Now, of course, drone is ready. I don't think so. Of course, losing your Valkyrie is nowhere near as impactful as losing your Jackal, because of course Valkyrie can still use her gadgets, because of course they've been placed down, whereas Jackal, mate, there's no toe sniffs for this round, unfortunately. You can keep your fetish and save it for a later date.
I don't think Locust is aware of the positioning of Storm, and Storm's not aware of the positioning of Locust either.
Well, Locust is long gone now, pushing up those white stairs. Oh, Stubby gets a pick onto Senor.
Yeah, you got just outside of
in
Armory.
Hall, yeah. I think he may have been trying to beat that window, trying to retreat back to the site, because they weren't pushing that way, but no. Alright, that electrical getting spotted out by IQ now. And they're about to converge on it and, well, delete it so they can get that wall open finally. There's a Valcam there, which Locust doesn't seem to have seen. Surely the defenders know he's there.
It was being blocked by his sight of first. Attacker's not aware of Lucy.
Yeah, Storm's just right below them. He could come in for that play flank, but of course the drone did spot him out and now he's retreat. Raza gets a pick onto Stubby. I have no idea where from.
I believe that's in attic.
Most likely, yeah, he was pushing that way. Oh no!
Yeah, that's a long shot.
Yeah, no, you can kill them all the way from the window into Big Tower.
As I now holding the white stairs.
3v3, the Melusi's still on those freezer stairs, starting to push back to site, but obviously Locust is there. Surely has heard him by now. Will he see him? Who will see who first, and who will win this gunfight?
Locust is not aware of where the Melusi is.
Yes, Storm definitely has the advantage in this situation at the moment. He does see him, quite late though. Oh, and he picks him up! Wow! Locust, very nice shot, but Dolphin Note as the refrag comes out, and now both attackers are on the same side with 30 seconds left. The shield is still up. Sledge has no more frag grenades, and they're gonna have to pull through that one. Razo still has all three of his smoke waves, and Canny has all three.
15 seconds remaining.
She has all. She still has the C4, and the Ninja comes out.
10 seconds
Frag
left.
comes in for Coco. Second smoke wave comes out.
Not aware of the smoke. Taken out by Raza.
Yeah, Raza takes him out, of course, from the doorway, and he didn't know the location of him. The first round does go to Mindset.
I think if you
Vespa.
I think he would have watched if he would have watched where the smoke wave came from, he probably would have known the positioning. But of course, with that smoke there, it's a bit more difficult to actually see where it's coming from.
Alright. They're now deciding to go to that bottom floor, of course, with laundry and supply, and the attacker's already aware of this as they decide to bring that Hibana. And they're gonna have to make a few adjustments from the last round, of course, because they lost that Jackal very early on, which meant the roam kept prominent and just survived for a very long time until that Melusi finally got taken out later in the round. But of course, the damage had already been done at that point. So let's see how they adapt this time round. Oh,
I
kind
don't
of getting
believe
quite angry.
the attackers are actually utilizing their drones as much as they should
Defenders,
be.
protect your bombs from being
Yeah.
defused by attackers.
Honestly, they clearly thought that the space was clear because it's a very unusual spot to play, but you really need to check those corners. Otherwise,
Attackers
you
have
get taken
located
out,
the
which
bomb.
we did see on last round.
Hooded's team telling Coco to stop breathing.
Oh, well, is this toxicity? Is this a free win?
He may be
Oh my
breathing
God.
down his microphone. I think that's what the issue may be. Does look like they're going to go for a shield hold on Blue Bunker with that Goyo.
10 seconds
Plus
to
with the
insertion.
smoke holding elbow.
Yeah, but without doubt, they are going to have those ADSs.
5 seconds left before insertion.
This is interesting. They have two.
Attackers
Both
are
Goyo
moving
shields
to
there, and they
defuse
also
the
have two
bomb.
ADSs. Now, that first ADS, of course, will stop that first one from getting destroyed, but if they had an Ash, but of course Ash is banned, I don't think the ADS would have caught it, because if you could get it at an angle where the ADS didn't catch it, and of course the radius at which a reaching round explodes is larger than a Zofia impact grenade. But it doesn't. None of that matters because it seems like they are going for a fast take of shower corridor, and then most likely going to push down freezer.
Attackers actually utilizing their drones this time round. Trying to find those roamers.
Surely that player will get spotted out. And there it is, the drone spots him out, and now the attackers know his location, so he's gonna have to be swift if he wants to survive, but...
I think he thinks it came from Attic. Oh, that Cade being taken out. At Pillar.
Yeah,
It's quite a long angle.
and there it goes, the first Goyo shield has now been destroyed. And I'm pretty sure the explosion must have destroyed the ADS as well. Plus, they are doing that hold on Pillar as well with the shield.
Kiss Canny on the Jackal, taking
Yeah.
out Joshinator on that Jaeger. I believe he was
That's-
the one roaming top floor.
Yeah, that's good riddance though, considering it was Joshinator on the Valkyrie who got that the first pick on the round, so...
Reloading!
Bit of revenge.
Fair trade, I'd say.
Oh, Coco pushing up, but the Goyo swings and wins the fight.
Stopping ADSing there is what I believe took him out.
There's no... Players pushing from every angle at this point, and the defenders have so many angles to watch. Senor takes down a
But
large
Raza
chunk.
takes out stuff on that ace.
Oh, Kiss with a double on the round as he now finds Storm. Two defenders left, one of them is on 25 HP. Well, however, they do still have the smoke alive, who can obviously make an impact with their smoke babes. But as I say that, he gets taken out and Kiss finds the last pig.
Two quick kills coming out there.
And Hooded equalised to 1-1 with a nice round on the attack. Oh, a nice
It's a very
angle.
nice angle.
Honestly though, I think I do need to stop talking sometimes, because as soon as I said about the smoke babes, smoke died.
This curse.
Yes, here it is. Prevalent as usual.
Bringing that Maverick this time. Instead of the Hibana, I believe it was.
Oh, hi Twibble. Hi Sam. Hello,
Hello,
goated
Sam.
Sledge. No, you're not. You weren't the sledge. You were the mozzie that got slapped by the sledge. See, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Maverick got switched for Hibana, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Oh, now, no, I've realised. I do understand why they brought that Maverick instead now. Because
Attackers
of
need
course,
to locate
last
and
round,
defuse bombs.
I'm pretty sure they had the Cade as well. And of course, if the hatch is caded, then you can't really open it. So, of course, the Maverick can bypass all that by just blowtorching it open.
It does take a significant more period of time to actually open a hatch with Maverick rather than Hibana though.
Well, yeah, but of course, you can't get the hatch open if it's electric cord. Unless you obviously remove that electric cord, which may mean you have to bring Callie due to the fact that Thatcher's banned. Well, on
10
that
seconds
meeting
to go.
hatch, there is certain spots you can place it where the Callie
5 seconds
closest
to
band can't
insertion.
destroy it.
Attackers must
We're gonna
locate
see
and defuse a bomb.
Relatively the same shield setup, getting set up on the side of Vesper. And the same ADSs as well.
Raza from Mindset certainly showing his worth on that smoke.
Especially on that first round. Of course, last round he didn't really get to do too much as he murdered? Oh yeah, there it is though. He's going 4 to 1.
With 100% cost.
He's done it. But then if you look over the side of Hooded, I'm pretty sure 3 of those players have 100%
Yeah, 3 of
cost.
those members did have cost as 100, yeah.
The drone's now raining out. The pack of wolves looking for those defenders on the roam. The only question is, will they find anything? We'll have to wait and see. And Sledge, Coco, pushing all alone. He's going to try to deal with these shields, of course, with his frag grenades, but ADS will certainly stop him in his tracks.
Reloading! Cover me!
Attackers already made their way into meeting. Doesn't look like there's anybody roaming around there though.
Okay, the hatch now starting to get opened. Oh, Coco takes out Raza.
Very, very quickly.
The best player on the Vesper so far has already been taken out, and that's Smoke dead. And like I say, almost every time, the fact that Smoke's dead this early on, that's so much utility being lost, of course. All those 3 toxic canisters have now been dropped, and the hatch does get opened quite swiftly there.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
With his canisters left. Second frag grenade comes in to destroy them.
Canny coming out, taking that ace that was above the hatch, I believe. And the C4 lands onto Coco. That's your Sledge gone as well.
It did seem like Canny just took quite a bit of damage, however, and she's now on about 30 HP.
I believe that ace was still up in meeting, so that would have been a shot through the hatch.
I'm not too sure, but it could have been. Maverick's surely going to get this other hatch open, however he is now on his last canister, so he's going to have to be careful. Because if he doesn't get this open, then the attackers will be in a worse position. And they already are, of course, because they do have the disadvantage.
Bomb located by
and
attackers.
They don't have the diffuser as well, which is on those back stairs.
Draco making his way around.
Oh
Finds
my god!
a very nice shot to Josh Nader there.
Free fire. And he takes out Josh Nader, but Senor.
Answering back.
Reloading! Taking out Locust, and now, once again, the defenders are in the advantage. And 25 seconds left and no diffuser, they're gonna have to go for the frags. The defenders are trying to play as safely as they can. They have the player pushing for the
Attackers have recovered their
where they want it. Yeah, the player's on that track there, so he's gonna have to push down, but of course that's within his way.
10 seconds to go.
Storm gets taken out, but the Maverick's gonna have to drop the hatch now and then try get inside to try to start land, but with only 3 seconds left, it doesn't seem likely. And there it is. He has to stop that.
Operators, you are out of time.
Vesper are now in the lead 2 to 1. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh.
Bruh.
Nah, but nah. Right, no, because if you look at all the other names yet, it's their name and then the team they're in. It's just a bit confusing to me.
But I don't believe he's in a team called Banshee or Senor. Senor is just Sir in Spanish.
Oh.
But it's Sir Banshee, his name.
Oh well, at least I know that now.
Swapping out that Sledge for a book? That's very interesting.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's interesting because they are very similar operators. Of course, you do lose the frag grenades that Sledge brings, but of course, Book does have more breach.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
A relatively safer.
I don't believe he's got as much. Actually, no, they've just updated his skeleton key, haven't they? So it actually destroys more.
Wait, did they?
I believe they did, yeah. Either they've just done it or it's updating next season, so the skeleton key has more range.
Oh, I did that. Oh. I didn't know about that at all, I'm not gonna lie.
Read the patch notes.
New feed activated.
Josh Nader, again on the Valk, because they are going to that top floor again.
10 seconds remaining.
Same Valkyrie cameras as he did last time, so surely that one just above there. Surely it'll get spotted out, as of course Locust did find it last time. I think it was Locust.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
I don't really think it's a good idea for teams to recycle Valcam spots.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like just generic spots to me, to be honest, that most teams go for anyway. It's like ranked.
What I find confusing again is the fact that Josh Nader once again playing almost the same place, of course, in the basement once again. The drone wants him out and he's gonna have to start running now if he wants to live. He really, oh no.
Misses that drone with about 28 bullets.
Yeah, almost a full mag, which isn't looking great. Of course, it is a drone and it is quite small, but you really do need to be taking those out.
Josh
And now
does retreat back to site though.
Kiss, of course, did find his feet, and now he had to retreat, or he would have been met by hell, also known as Jackal. We do have Storm playing in kitchen, starting to push his way up towards the back, and oh no!
He misses his shots onto that book.
Ah, free and kill, really not that free as he does with. Coco's obviously going to have to try to get rid of that electrical, but I'm pretty sure the hatch is open this time, so the defenders can watch. Oh no, they've closed it again. That electrical is directly in the middle, and finally it gets taken out. Of course, they only have the Hibana. They do have the Maverick, but Hibana's the only true hard breacher. So she's the only one that can quickly get the wall open.
They're not aware of this flank coming out from Storm though.
Yeah, here he is again. Crowd walking. Last time he didn't secure a kill, but will he this time? No, he doesn't once again. He does quite a bit of damage to both of them, but
Locust taking him out again. It's the exact same thing that happened last time.
He's failed to get a kill twice now. First Toxic Babe comes out, after the shield got grenaded, and now can he go back?
This is where the attackers should utilise their drones.
Oh my! Stubby with a beautiful free fire taken out Canny, and he finds a second onto Joshinator, and now the attackers in a huge advantage here. So it's 2 times the amount of operators the defenders have.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Banshee gets quite a bit, and Dragons gets a refrag, as Banshee took out Stubby, but
Attackers have recovered their
he's alone with 25
Bomb
HP, and
located.
3 attackers to find, but of course the attackers still have to get that plant down.
It's the Jaeger versus the world here.
Oh.
Attackers are activating
Will the
the bomb
plant get down?
diffuser.
Yes, it
Bomb
does.
located by attackers.
Flash out.
I want to see that. What was that map again? Oh, it was the yeah, right. So they do win the round, but that's the the cowboy skin from. I don't know what the event was called, but
Yeah, it's high noon then.
yeah, we're gonna have to rehost, and so he can take that skin off because of course. It was Hooded who had the illegal skin on in the first place.
Kisanaki with 2000 ping.
Oh no. I mean, it is that you know the
Attackers
Wi-Fi,
need to
the
locate
meatball
and
Wi-Fi, I'm pretty
defuse
sure.
as many bombs as they can.
If I'm not wrong.
That Jackal's not going to be sniffing any toes if ping keeps up like that.
I really hope Kisanaki's Wi-Fi does calm down because of course he's their star player at the moment.
New camera feed up and running.
And I'd want it to stay that way. Well, they would want it to stay that way anyway, so
Defenders are opting to go back to the second floor, albeit with a different kind of setup this time with a smoke shield right up next to the window.
My artillery is on.
and just as they have every time, they are
10
deciding to
seconds left
reinforce
before
the hatch.
insertion.
And oh, here it is. Climbing the prongs of those ladders, the thing that
5 seconds
I can
remaining.
never achieve. It's too difficult for me.
I didn't know that was possible, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Attackers
it is
must
possible.
locate and defuse a bomb.
I just can't do it.
Is deployed. Electro.
Of course, the 6-pick had to
Reloading on ammo!
kind of hooded as they had illegal skin on with that Blackbeard Elite. But they've resolved that issue now by changing the skin. And Coco now is going to be droning out tier 1 big tower.
Once again in that basement.
I think Josh Nader really does need to change up his playstyle, of course, because they may expect him now. There's going to be down there. Oh!
Ooh, a beautiful shot coming out.
Through the floor! Oh wow, but Raza gets the instant refrag onto Coco. All the way from kitchen.
Opting to go back to where he killed someone from? I don't believe that's the smartest idea.
And here's Josh Nader once again. In that basement.
Possibly going to go for a flank. The back stairs.
Right. One thing I have to say about the player on Vesper who died was Storm. But he, like I said, he hasn't been the most impactful person in this game, but the fact that he's died on smoke isn't looking too great for them. Losing Book isn't great either. Oh! Josh Nate with a flank. He finds one and then the C4 gets caught by the electric core. Ooh.
Is that the Zofia gun or the Buck gun?
That was the Zofia.
That's quite a lot of utility gone
Yeah.
there.
I have to say, the fact that they had no flank drones and they let that happen is a big error on the for them.
I don't believe they're aware of the Cade hard peeking.
Yeah, they probably don't expect him to be hard peeking. Oh no, he's not. He's behind the shield. And Mav now pulls that pin on that grenade and
Frag grenade.
throw it out, and there it goes. The shield has now been disposed of, and the Maverick's starting to push up. But of course, that wood will be slowing him down. Candy now holding that aggressive angle. Could go for the peek any second, but still be. Once again, this is the same thing that happened the last time. Candy got taken out by Stubby on the Maverick as he dropped down on.
Did he not spot that Jaeger?
Banshee now playing again. The defenders are just trying to hold on to Attic. Of course, there isn't a player on the mid window who takes around 50 HP over Raza. It is Kid.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Oh, Raza gets the pick up. Stubby and now. Oh.
That's your Maverick and your diffuser gun. And the
C4
C4
comes out
coming
and Kiss gets taken out by Raza, who's on a triple this round, and it's all up to Dragons. In 1v3 with 50 seconds left, he doesn't even have the diffuser, he goes for the spray, but
It's
three
cross-fired.
holding him. And he gets taken down. I'm
Didn't
not gonna
really
lie.
have a chance there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I thought it would go in favour of the attackers, but I got instantly proved wrong as Raza, with all those swings and the C4, just put them to sleep.
I believe the attackers need to be more cautious with how close they are to, for example, windows. If you're being shot at by a Melusi, it's more often than not that she is going to have a C4 in pocket.
Oh, a potential clash coming out on the side of Vesper, but of course, 6 picks exist and they could switch off it, and yeah, there it is.
To the Goyo,
Yeah. Now, of course, Clash and Goyo, like, obviously they're different operators, but they have somewhat of the same job.
it seems that Vesper only know top floor and basement though.
Of course, they could be saving one of the other sites for later in the game, but we'll have to see.
Attackers need to locate
think-
and defuse bombs.
Vesper don't have the greatest track record in Oregon. Of course, they lost extra value 8-3 in the last time they played it, if I'm not wrong.
Deploying ADS.
If you give me a second, I can double check that for you.
So it does seem like they've improved somewhat. Of course, they are
That
against
is
a different
correct,
team.
yeah.
They're against a different team, and of course, the different teams have different ways of pushing. Of course, they have Raza, who has been
Razorwire going up.
so of course, with that higher level play that he plays in, he may be able to enlighten
10 seconds left before
things that they don't know.
Attackers are opting to
5
bring back
seconds
Kali
left.
this time.
Like I said earlier, of course,
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb. and
Kali
defuse it.
is the only way that the Hibana would be able to open the hatch, of course, if you don't use a Maverick. Because, of course, they have the electricals on them.
So I believe that's the Maverick swapped out for the Kali this time.
Yeah, it was. One thing I've noticed is, like, on the side of Vesper, it seems they really do like to roam, but they don't like spawn peeking at all, it seems like at the moment. Like, compare them to a team like Sequence. Oh, of course, every team's a different playstyle, but
I don't believe Sequence come out with that many spawn peaks, I'll be honest. And Kali injuring himself a tiny little bit with one of those explosive lances.
hold up, you said injuring.
Injuring herself slightly.
The
Reloading.
ADS catches the second one, of course. She only has one left, and the hatches are still electrical. It seems like she isn't using them to the full potential at all.
That Sledge may use one of his grenades to try and burn out that ADS, so Kali can actually dispose of that shield.
Oh. Now, Kitsunaki decided to try to push towards Small Tower, but of course Storm on that Melusi once again, playing on that side of the map. Let's see if he can improve from his errors on the previous rounds and trying to pick this time.
Josh and it doesn't seem to be retreating back towards site.
The first smoke wave comes out and it does a tiny bit of damage onto Coco, but nothing too impactful. And all the defenders now, most of them playing side, but Coco finds a pick onto Joshnator. He retreated back to site and he got murdered for it. Maybe he should have stayed on that roam. We still have Storm over. Oh, Storm decided to fall back up to the so now all the defenders are relatively close to site. Canny found to pick onto Stubby, and that's Kelly been disposed of. No more one-shot sniper. So the attackers. Oh, Canny does
blind.
get flashed out now, but no push comes out of it. Seems like a bit of an error.
The Cali sniper, it's not necessarily always a one shot. Of course, it does depend on where you hit in the body and what armor they are, for example.
Down now, and just like last round, the defenders are on the man advantage. 35 seconds remaining, and then most of the hatches are open at this point. So, attack. A push can come in. Storm gets almost taken out by Kiss. Not just yet. He goes for the. He keeps going for these quick seats, but no kills being found just yet.
Bomb
Canny
located by
gets taken
attackers.
down by Locust.
Who's very, very
Now.
close tonight.
Look at where
15
Locust is.
seconds remaining.
Storm can't rotate out because
A bomb
of
has
course,
been
Locust
located.
is right there.
10 seconds.
Locust is looking the wrong way, and he walks past one of the players. Locust, what's going
5
on?
seconds remaining.
He turns and he injures right there, but 2 seconds. Only 1 second left, and the diffuser's dropped. Oh,
Operators,
no.
you are out of time.
So
That Jackal
Locust,
was taking a wild push into freezer there.
and I already know what hold they're gonna go for, considering they're going to meet. They're going to meet in the kitchen. They're gonna castle off that double door and split most likely, and they're gonna have people playing over there.
Possibly going to go for an attic hold as well.
Attackers need to
Over
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Ready, set, deployed.
Of course, that sledgehammer can dispatch of a castle barricade very, very quickly, but it does open him up to exposure.
Unrolling razor wire.
As well as the Zofia impact. Maverick can also open it with his torch. Ace can open it with his Selma. And then there's Jackal only. The only way he can
Attackers
open it
have
is
discovered the
punching
location of a bomb. 10
I mean,
seconds to go.
with the other attackers, like Zofia and Maverick and Ace, I
5
believe it'd be
seconds
more
to
of a waste of their utility.
it.
So
Yeah,
Sledge getting 25, and they're only
Attackers'
getting
objective is to defuse a bomb.
4-ish. As I was correct, they are going to go for an attic hold. I believe they've got a claw underneath to get both those walls.
yeah. You
Yes,
put it
it
at the top of the wall and it can get all four. And here it goes, just like I said, they've class a barricade, that double door on split. And now they're gonna most likely someone playing in that position. And of course, if the attackers dispose of that castle barricade, then
Ready to activate.
players in that position will be in a more precarious situation, but of course they can get the cross angles.
Frag out.
Trying to hold a tight angle on
Oh,
the attic window
okay.
there.
The grenade comes in, takes a little bit of HP off the him,
Activating drone.
nothing substantial. And now Banshee is there to help him
Attackers
out.
drop the bomb diffuser.
Pit comes out, but the instant refrag comes out, and now the diffuser is dropped in dorms as the ace got taken out.
I don't think Cass was aware of the multiple attackers actually closing in on his position, but Raza comes
Wow.
to help and takes out dragons on that Maverick.
The attackers were too hungry for those kills. Of course, basically all of the attackers and defenders are right next to each other. So many nearby. Banshee gets finished up with Raza with a refrag. Now it's a 2v2. Kiss and Coco against Raza and Penny. Deepo
coming
goes
out.
that way, doesn't find anyone. It just takes a lot of HP there. Kiss, however, now Raza holding them both off, but now decides to
Treating back to side.
retreat,
Smart
save his
plan.
life, so it stays in a 2v2. Not the 2v2 in favour of the attackers.
Attackers do now have that vertical control though. They've got the entire top floor to themselves now.
And remember, the defenders only have one C4 left on their side, as Raza used his earlier.
I mean, it wasn't for naught. It did take quite a
Attackers
significant
have
amount of
recovered their
HP
diffuser.
from that Jackal.
They still have 45 seconds left, and the diffuser has been retrieved, but they still have to plant it. Of course, Kiss does still have 2 smoke grenades, so they can still be used, but
Attackers'
As we're aware of
bomb
what's
diffuser
about to
has been
happen,
dropped.
and comes in to help, but can he?
oh no.
to pick out on Sledgehammer.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
No call out seemed to be given on the side of Hooded, and Sledge falls out the same way. Bit of a delayed reaction from that Cade there.
And that was the last round of the half, and it's 5-2 in favour of Vesper.
So for Hooded to actually win the game without overtime here, they are going to have to pick up 6 rounds.
Yeah. Wait.
So they can't afford for Vesper to get 2 rounds on them while they're on the defense, or that's it for them.
Look at- Oh. Oh yeah. It'll go off win
Attackers
loss
need to
instead.
locate and defuse
It
bombs.
goes off win loss before round difference,
Oh,
as well as the head to head. Pretty sure.
Defenses ready and waiting.
so Hooded have, I mean, they're both on 7-6 right now.
Well, it seems like we are now just floating in the ether above Oregon.
This is why you use wired controllers, Stylex. A lot more reliable.
10 seconds remaining.
Sounds like you need to
5
get yourself a
seconds
new
left
cable.
before insertion.
And that brings me to the sponsor of this video.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
They're not going
Oh no!
Does that
That's
smoke?
not a great start.
Smoke has the shotgun and they've just wasted the
Wait,
C4.
what? As well as Castle! Why are they wasting a C4 when they have Smoke with a shotgun and Castle with that secondary shotgun?
Is there not any communication going on the side of Hooded?
It seems like, yeah, the case is that they don't, clearly.
Canny, the support player playing on this Thermite,
Airdrop is ready.
which is you do see Canny do pretty much every game Vesper plays.
Leveling their defenses!
Storm taking out that default camera from outside.
Right. That actually won't have the open. And look at this. Coco is playing Joshinator. He's imitating him and playing in that basement. Oh, the waste of that flashbang comes out and winds himself out. And I'm pretty sure
Razor was also
frag
blinded,
grenade.
I believe,
think
as well.
frag grenade
Attackers'
also
bomb
missed.
diffuser has been dropped.
Damage his own teammate. Dragon gets the first Penny. That might stand down. And Coco, with 2 players converging on his position, gets easily
a bit
picked off it. and
too stuck
cornered.
there.
Yeah, he got cornered in that position. Locust, however, is waiting and ready to go for that flank as well. Try
Airstrike
to
ready.
pick any players in his way off. Of course, Joshinator is aware of this.
Attackers
Joshinator
recovered.
gets the drone and locates him. The spray comes out and Joshinator's find the kill, as well as Razor now.
Putting the
Attackers
attackers
are
a
in the
large
advantage.
advantage.
Bomb located by
Remember-
attackers.
Rounds like this can still be won. Played correctly. The drone still has
Attackers have located a bomb.
He now goes for the pre-fire towards the attic because no player has pushed up yet, but here it comes. The push is coming through and they're going to have to hold some form of cross angle.
I'm not too
to
sure.
deny.
Ah,
Because,
there's
of
the last.
course, we have the player coming through trophy as well, which now is smoked off as well as the second one. The plant's going down, will be able to get stopped. No, it doesn't, as he's injured, and now he has so many players to find, but doesn't find any. And Vesper are 1 round away from going to match point.
Played incredibly well by Vesper there. I believe the smoke should have bided his time rather than attempting to rotate. Yeah, I think he would have had a much better shot from Games Room than he did White Stairs.
Yeah, of course he did want to stop that plant as it was going down, but he just couldn't because, of course, so many cross angles being held from trophy and attic that he didn't stand a chance. Now we're gonna see.
Gonna go to basement this time with a fairly similar lineup to what Vesper had during their
They can't rehost.
for another rehost, but I believe all the rehosts have been used.
I'm so confused. What's going on?
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh, they were joking. Fair enough.
Oh. If they were
Wasn't very
serious
funny.
there, I would have really, I would have just left.
I mean, it wasn't a very funny joke.
Yeah.
And that's the whole premise behind the joke. For it to be funny. You don't see me
No,
laughing
he
at that.
didn't laugh.
ADS deployed and ready
Alright.
to go.
All Vulcans are on the field.
10 seconds
Whole
to go.
squad's laughing.
Okay, I got
5 seconds left before insertion.
Wall reinforced.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Took you about, what, 10 minutes to type that sentence out, Stylex?
Alright.
switching back.
The video that we're going to try to take control of blue, then work the way for elbow as well as trying to take pillar.
Coco playing quite a nice angle behind that shield.
Of course, what he sees will not be what the attackers see, and the attackers will probably see his elbow as well, so, as well as like the whole right side of his body. He now really positions into a tighter angle. If the attackers swing in, he'll surely see them first.
Okay.
Once the free fire comes out, he gets spotted out by the drone. If he does take it out, all the flashbangs are coming in now. And more drones. Yeah. That Goyo shield on box gets taken out, and now
Attackers have
that's
located a
one
bomb.
less angle that they can safely watch. And protect the player an elbow with. 4 people inside of Vesper pushing there. The first pick comes out, Raz takes out Stubby on the Goyo, and now Grenade's coming out, but it may kill the thermite, but caught by the ADS. Candy's going to play more safe now, as she's on 1 HP. Coco's getting burnt. Starting to reinforce. Blow off, but of course there is one to the right of that, it's still
A
soft.
bomb has been
So he's going
located.
to reinforce them both if he wants to deny the attackers coming through there without using any hard breach. It doesn't seem like they have any more reinforcements though. Oh, and he's decided to hold an angle through there.
Cover me. Reloading.
Of course, angles can be used both ways.
Airstrap planted.
That's being shown now.
Loading new mag.
Oh no, another pick comes in, Josh Knight takes out Kit, Vigil. And now the attackers start to converge in, and another pick comes out. And now it's Locust and Coco against every single one of the attackers. Plant's now going down. 1v5, finds 1, finds 2, it's not the plant. He almost finds
Attackers have
the
recovered their
Caliber.
diffuser.
Doesn't find it as of yet, but the plant is stopped, but going down once again. Locust is going to have to either go down to
Attackers
the back
activating
stairs or the front
diffuser.
stairs, because of course no hatches got opened as they all pushed down blue. The attacker's surely going to be watching all of these angles now, and Locust realises he can't rotate that way. Kiss flags out, or leaves, I'm not too sure. Ah, he crashed. Of course, no rehost can happen, so they're just going to have to stay in the position they're in. The Edge has to stop flanks, and this round is done. Sorry to say it, but Vesper are about to move on to match point. And there it is. Done. You can no longer defuse, and the pick comes in. Oh no. He tried his best, but his best wasn't enough. Hooded just losing all their gunfights, it seems like. Hooded now have to win 5 rounds in a row to bring it to match point, to bring it to overtime. But of course, that's a huge task to try and achieve, and the fact they have one less player doesn't help that either.
Back.
Right. Yeah. I feel bad for Hood at this point because, of course, one more round,
Defenders, protect your bombs
and
from
they
being
don't
defused by
get that
attackers.
relegation spot, and Vesper will, of course. Quite anticlimactic to see that they are missing a player as well, so they're going to have to fight extra hard.
Deployed and ready to go.
with the man disadvantage. They may feel cheated after this, of course.
Apologise for that. My internet went down.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Bien. Locked on.
Reinforce.
10
Oh.
seconds left.
Yeah, you see.
Who was
5
it? It's
seconds
gone
left
hooded?
before insertion.
Okay.
Wall.
Oh, that's
Attackers'
great.
objective
quite a
is to defuse the
disadvantage.
bomb.
What operator was he on? Do we know?
Stay clear of ADS
No,
line
he
of fire.
lagged out in the middle of the last round.
Razor wire is deployed.
Oh, that's a yikes.
Yeah, like I said, they're gonna fight extra hard, and of course it's a 4v5, and VSPR only one round away from taking that relegation spot and facing the Valhalla Vikings in a few days.
Drone spinning up.
Roam clear coming out. However, they do only have one player on that roam, but that one player is Coco, but he gets spotted out, and now he's certainly going to have to move.
Losing
If he wants to stay
Kiptonaki
alive.
is quite impactful considering he's really had the most impact for Hooded this game.
It's not the fact that he's disconnected, it's the fact that it is potentially the last round, and they are in that disadvantage from the start.
Of course, losing one of their best players is possibly even more of a disadvantage than just losing a player would.
Right. Okay. That attic wall now getting opened, and almost all the players on the side of VSPR are on that side.
Flash out.
Oh, it seems like they might be going for flash pushes. Almost every single flashbang gets used on attic.
I believe that is every single flashbang.
Yeah, that's number 6 coming out, and then frag grenade comes in, of course. Doesn't find anyone. There's no one there.
What about Malusi? Oh, I thought the Malusi may be going for a flank, but no. Everyone appears to be on site.
Well, they are going to have more people on site, of course, because with the disadvantage they have, doesn't seem likely. Oh, no, wait, he didn't get the kill. I thought Dragons got the kill into Stone, but no, it's the other way around now. The attackers frontline on Quantum, and Stubby almost gets taken out as well. No attackers have lost a single point of health at this moment. 55 seconds, they're all
for
going to have to
swing.
hold cross angles here.
There is that
Second.
one member of
Not
Beth that
players.
splitting off from the group.
A bit of damage gets taken off the Storm. And now the attackers are now starting to divert into some more places that they can cross angles from, but now it's a 1v4. Stubby on 10 HP, max point. He has to win this, but no.
And that's GG's.
And that's Vesper take that relegation spot, and Hooded are going to be heartbroken after that. A very anticlimactic game, I would say. GG stuff rumble. I don't really know what to say about that.
I mean, there's not really much you can say.
So many rehosts, they had a missing player. It went to shambles after that first rehost came in, before the game even started.
Hold me close and you say you'll never run away. They think pull me close and you say you'll never